we find a huge value in being able to share the data out of our system with EyeCarePro for the web scheduling. So it shares right into our scheduling system so that you can basically be open to take appointments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then it ties all the way through to your surveys coming out of EyeCarePro for the practice. All of that data is tied together because we have a true two-way integration. Not just an interface, not just yes, check the box so we say we have an interface. We actually have an integration.
One of the benefits that we find in working with Foxfire, and we've done various integrations with many practice management systems, but in this particular case, the closeness of the relationship actually allows us to make code that's going to work better more of the time. They're actually working with us to get it done, not just here. Take some documentation, go do it yourselves. The end result is much, much better for the patient and for the practice.
We're striving, and Daniel and I sought each other out at, I think it was Vision Expo West, and we're two entrepreneurial-based companies that we work for the clients, and we're constantly talking to each other of how can we develop better product to better help the practices. We've had many conversations. We almost, I think we talk just about every 6 weeks.
In order to provide good marketing to our customers, we really need the data that's in the practice management system. Online scheduling, automated reviews, email marketing campaigns, that's totally reliant on the data that's in the practice management system. And so this integration allows us to be able to really just deliver far better marketing to all the practices that Foxfire has. It's the key. And that's just the beginning. I think this is a start. We're going to look towards making more tools together to go forward that are going to continue to leverage that data and provide better marketing for the practices so that they can grow, get more patients into the system.
I've seen the data firsthand with working with our marketing manager on the practices that Foxfire has ownership in, that is our beta practices where we test everything. I've actually seen firsthand how all this data ties together and how it is able to help our marketing manager help us do a better job of marketing to our patients.
Take, for example, if we're going to run Google Ads for a practice. If the practice is booked out 2 to 3 weeks, how are we going to ask them every day, are you booked out 2 to 3 weeks? We've got access to their schedule. We see it online. We can see it, turn on Google Ads, turn off, adjust the Google Ads based on that. So it's invaluable data not only to run their marketing, but for ourselves to actually know when we should be adjusting accordingly. So, and that just goes straight to the bottom line of the practice.
That's part of the reason why I sought out working with EyeCarePro, is because this is a realm of information that's at Foxfire we just didn't know, didn't understand, so we needed to find an expert, and that's what we found in EyeCarePro. One of the conversations that I want to have going forward is not just being an EHR system, but also more of a CRM system, a customer relationship management system, and how the EHR and the practice management, where we have the data, we can also start to look at and track and get from the patient and look at their lifestyle and maybe market to them specific things that these specific practices have to offer based on what the patient is looking for.
Yeah, from our end, that granularity into the patient, that view is priceless from a marketing perspective. It lets us segment far more easily, get the message out more directly to each patient, which we couldn't do that without this integration. But by working together, we're going to be able to isolate really what are the key things we need to do. Our teams work together, so we'll actually be able to pull it off much, much better. But we're in agreement that we're going to be able to deliver a far more effective service to our customers by working together.